Hey guys, how's it going? Market seems to do quite well. It's sitting at 94k as a stable zone. And whenever the market is stable and Bitcoin just stays at like 93, 94, 95k, whatever, all the money that normally flows into Bitcoin to push up the price goes into alts, goes into different categories, which means it will also go into memes. We can see in the past week alone, even Trump as a coin, right? Up 80%, Bonk up 50%. Obviously, it would have been nice to buy any of those last week, and you can still buy them, of course. But most of the money is made, not just in established memes, but in the ones that just get released. And the one we're going to talk about today is called Monova. You trust a companion to discover the Monad XYZ ecosystem. Pretty much whenever there's a new chain, whether there is Base, and we have Bread on Base over here, or we have Doge for ETH, as well as all the other Shibas and the Pepes, there's always a sort of mascot. Now for Monad, there is Monova over here, and they're currently in their pre-sale, which means right now if you buy it, let's say for $1, that is going to be worth a lot more once they launch, as there is a big multiplier compared from the private round until the public launch. So with the usual disclaimer that nothing in here is financial advice, let me show you what they've been working on, the website, all of that, as it is the first Monad ecosystem AI agents. AI agents themselves, if we just look at the prices for anything AI related, right? AI agents is a whole category on CoinMarketCap by itself. There's also DeFi AI and more. Everything is up by like 50 to 100% in the last week alone. So with the combination of two things, TARS as well over here up 223%. And nothing in here is based on the quality of the project. It's usually based on, are we in the right category? Is this hype? And if the answer is yes, it goes up. Cerebro up 130%. Same thing can happen for Nova once they launch. So far, they showed that they did get audited by coin sold over here. While that loads, we can click on the Binance Square feature, where they get featured in an article over there. For Monova and coins sold, you can see 0 issues for any of the risk categories in their manual audit, which means everything in here is solid, no issues found in total, everything is fine, which means the owners can't mint any more tokens, can't blacklist anybody, it's not a honeypot, trading is enabled, pretty solid. Now you can buy into the pre-sale right now. They have $300,000 raised so far, with the current price being 1/20th of the listing price, which means if you put in $1 now, that would be worth 20 at listing. And if it goes to multi-billions of market cap, then $1 can get you like a 1,000 or 2,000x, hypothetically, because we never know what happens actually. But that is there based on the current price. Then for the AI agent, if you hold 10 million of their token, which right now would be worth $1,000 worth of tokens, you unlock that section over here. Then for the ecosystem behind it, they got some collections as well, which link over to Magic Eden, which means if you want to trade, buy and sell over there, that is possible too. Stages in here are pretty simple. Complete the AI agent development and database crawling infrastructure, initiate the whitelist program for partners NFT collection holders, and integrate the initial ecosystem data, expand the database, introduce basic Q&A functionalities to interact with the AI agents, have the TGE for the token, listed on tier 1 centralized exchanges for liquidity and accessibility. And then the sky's the limit. We get 100 billion tokens in total supply, 30% for the community reserve, 10% in marketing, 15% for rewards, 10% for the listing, 10% for development, and 25% for early contributors over here. Meaning a huge chunk of the tokens are going to be sold in the pre-sale alone. And right now it's the cheapest that you will ever get it, and the most amount of tokens for the less amount of money. Just a day ago, on the 25th, they did go to $300,000 in pre-sale volume alone, up from $100,000 just 3 to 4 days ago on the 23rd. If you do want to get the token, in the top right, you can connect your wallet. MetaMask works fine. And you can then select your chain, whether it's ETH, the Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, Base, or Optimism. And you can then also select the currency, ETH or USDT. Let's say on BNB, you can use BNB or USDT. And if you were to put in, let's say $50, right? You would get 500,000 tokens. So for $100, you would be a millionaire. In their token amount, the minimum purchase quantity is 200,000 or $20. But you also get 10% off using a code. I think mine is Melos5, but it's also linked down below. And you can then either buy directly or buy and stake for 166% in rewards. Depending on how long you have to lock up tokens when it comes to staking, this makes a lot more sense, which is then going to be shown over here on the staking section as well, where you can see how much you have staked, your stakeable amount that you currently hold, the percentage of the pool, how much you get monthly, yearly, daily, all of that, and the current rewards per ETH block. So if you want to hold it long term as well, you also get 166% multiplier on that, kind of, with staking, so another benefit. Again, whenever new memes launch on different chains, like let's just take a look at Bread for Base, when that came out. They started at like $4 million in market cap when it went live. And at the very peak, it was worth $2 billion. So about a 500x in here. And Monad could be a bigger chain than Base. And that's kind of what you get yourself into. Obviously, nothing in here is financial advice. It's a meme after all. The usual disclaimers. But you can see the potential that is there just to be one of the first or the best meme on a new chain. We're still at the cheapest price in the presale. This is going to go up fairly quickly. Just in 2.5 days from now, the price is going to go up. And in case you like it, link is down below. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.